Tinubu lauded Sani's leadership, saying that he has transformed Kaduna from a toxic and insecure state into a hub of peace and development. Tinubu highlighted the significant improvement in security, contrasting the current peaceful atmosphere with the tense situation during his last visit in 2022, when extensive security escorts were needed for campaigns. Let's take a look.
Since yesterday, many of you are present in Benue, condoling and sympathizing with people of Benue. Today you are all here, and we've seen a governor, Obasani, an agent of change, stability, love, unity, and progress. Obasani has performed wonders and changed the environment from previous toxic, uncontrollable environment to a state of life, progress, and development. I say thank you, my comrade. Thank you very much.
All right, Governor of Peace. He has been hailed. We also gave the Governor of the Year for this year award. And, one of the things that the chairman had attributed was the fact that he has really, controlled peace in Kaduna State. And the president has re-echoed Prince Nduka Obaigbena's comments during the This Day Awards. But I mean, come on, that was quite violent. President, will I say?
In fact,
is that the word? Violence.
I want to join that violence. I want to not join that violence.
It was a toxic, what else did he say? Uncontrollable environment. So that was during the El Rufai regime he's talking about? Because in 2022, he said he couldn't drive to...
the president didn't mention him, but I want to go in that...
Well, he said 2022, during the campaigns, he couldn't...
You wanted to say something?
Yes.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I should go. Okay, let me now go in the line of violence. Oji has spot on. He said it.
Yes.
So the time of the last administration was not good.
Yes.
It was toxic. It was violence.
Uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable. He said it. Shots fired at El Rufai.
Correct.
But believe politicians at your own peril.
Yeah.
Is this not the same President Tinubu that went to court El Rufai to support him in the last election that said, I need you? Where did he make that statement? Yeah. Didn't he go to the same Kaduna leading up to his elections in the APC then? Yeah. Didn't he go there and say, I need you, that you can't refuse? Why didn't he say that is toxic, is uncontrollable at that time?
But
politicians...
Rufai,
it's about the state.
That's a different idea.
But when he was in front of El Rufai, seeking his support for his presidential candidature, why didn't he tell him and speak truth to power to him then? Yes. He can't. Enough fits. Because then, they were good. He needed his support. Right. But now, he's saying it. So, let me throw this further. But on the flip side, I'm sure the El Rufai people are happy about that comment. One. On the flip side of it,
sufficient justification to deny Akpoti-Uduaghan bail, noting her sufficient willingness to face the charges. Akpoti-Uduaghan appeared in court with her husband and was supported by prominent figures, including Obi Ezekwesili and Aisha Yusufu. Well, here's the moment. Her bail application was granted. Oh, this was so beautiful to see. Well, the trial has been adjourned to September 23rd. As part of the bail conditions, she must provide one surety, who is a person of integrity and owns land property within Abuja. Akpoti-Uduaghan is facing a 3-count charge of criminal defamation. Senate President Akpabio and former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello have been listed as nominal complainants. The charges stem from allegations made by Akpoti-Uduaghan, including claims that Akpabio and Bello plotted her assassination and that Akpabio was linked to a controversial murder case involving organ harvesting. Akpoti-Uduaghan's family home was recently attacked by hoodlums, Yes.
The initial plan was to ensure that she goes in incarceration, and that will have been a mentality blow to her in this fight. You wonder, why was the federal government in this case saying that she must be locked up? Do you know, I'm not sure that got to the press, that another case was quickly filed in the course of the week, and our lawyers were not told that she finally found out, and they went there and they challenged her again. Almost the same charges. Quickly in the course of the week. That was not reported to the public. So that plan failed. If she said something that they are now taking out to court for that as alleged defamation, shouldn't be between her and the people she said the things against. Why is the federal government inside this? But President Tinubu promised in his statements that even those that criticize him and criticize his government, he will let them be. But why is the federal government now taking it up in this? And we all know this goes through all of the back and forth between them. I've always said, I'm not saying Natasha is wrong or right, but if she doesn't have evidence to prove a sexual harassment, I will be the first to condemn her. And she must provide evidence at some point. But you know, we've heard of that now. The matter started from seats to sexual harassment. We've heard of that now. If you remember, the matter went into recall at a point, which we revealed. The report was not successful. Now it has gone into defamation territory. And we are seeing all of this back and forth. So she must be able to prove also with this that she has evidence that she has seen that some people are after her life. But also, let's go to some of the facts. This is the second time her home will be attacked.
Yes.
This is not the first time. So there's constant repeated attacks on her home, and we are looking at all of this. That's why you saw the celebration that was going on. I'm not taking side with Akpabio, I'm not taking side with Natasha. But if a woman, what caused all of this, if she has said it was sexually harassed, she should be allowed to be able to provide her evidence. And if she can't provide evidence, we'll berate her. Definitely. But was this the right approach? A federal government counsel arguing in courts that she must be incarcerated. Why is it that we all have this level of high-handedness? Just like how some people did with Dele Farutimi in this country, to be able to prove a point.
Right.
So, but all of it now has come to naught. So they've adjourned it. We'll see what the court will rule as regards this issue.
Absolutely.
But all sides must be heard.
All right, very good. We'll take another story now. We'll follow up on the story as always. We'll take another story. On Thursday,